Peace, family. What's going on, y'all? So yeah, now we're going to go forward with this series, and now we're going to talk about all planets through the sign of Taurus. Now, all planets through the sign of Taurus start off with what is Taurus in the first place. Taurus is the sign dealing with the energy of fixated Earth. Also, in a lot of different ways, it's going to be dealing with Venus. It's going to be dealing with the five senses. It's going to be dealing with energies of beautiful material-esque aesthetics in a lot of different ways, because it rules Venus. I mean, Venus rules Taurus, but it's the material side of Venus. It's the earth element and everything like that. These are going to be the energies that play out in the Taurian aspect when it comes to the Taurus archetype in general. And then it's fixated earth. So it being fixated earth, that means that it's going to be consistent, because the fixated quality is going to be playing out energies of consistency, also stubbornness, also energies of keeping things secure and straight and everything like that. But at the same time, do it this way. Taurus is always going to be fixated on what it values and everything like that, because Taurus rules the sixth house, or the second house and everything. The second house and Taurus are the same energy. So Taurus is going to be dealing with values. And then the moon is exalted in Taurus. So Tauruses are like, they want to be the person to be the support system. And this is something that they may be very sensitive about. They feel like if other people aren't using them for support, they may take this very offensively and everything. And they may overreact and feel like that this person doesn't even want them to be in their presence or anything like that. Now, like I said, it's fixated Earth. So Earth is going to be dealing with your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So the things that, when it comes to your values and everything, you're consistent with the way that you practicalize and structure your value system in general and everything, which could be equated to the garden in your back or your front yard and everything, that you grow the seeds and plant the seeds and then tend to the garden of this value system that you have and everything like that. Taurus is always going to be dealing with energies of green, the grass actually growing and everything. Trees growing from the ground and everything like that. And a physical tree would be the perfect representation of the Taurian archetype when we deal with earth energy. Capricorn would be the actual physical seed. Like if this was a seed, this would be Capricorn. The actual like physical bricks and the actual structure that's actually there, that's Taurus and everything. This is Taurus. And then actually looking at the actual like keen details, that would be the Virgo aspect. Now, with all the planets through Taurus, let's talk about how this will play out too. Now with the sun in Taurus, the sun in Taurus is going to be playing out where the sun is how you act on situations. It's going to be dealing with your vitality. It's going to be dealing with you being the center of a situation. It's going to be dealing with how you're seen and whatever you would like to add drama onto or add more consciousness to it at the same time. So if you have the sun in Taurus, you like to be more consciously aware, and you like to be aware of the circumference of Earth, fixed Earth qualities like value systems. You're consciously aware mostly of the things that you relate to on a material level too, in a lot of different ways too. You relate a lot on the material realm when it comes to receiving gifts, giving gifts. Also, the sun is how you're seen in general. So you're seen as a person who's very appreciative of even the stuff that is given to them, the gifts that are given to them also at the same time. You may be seen as someone who may overreact. Maybe seen as, like I said, you may be seen as like someone who may overreact to situations of not having a bill paid on time. Especially if your house burns down and you're a Taurus and everything like that with the sun in Taurus, this is like absolutely chaotic and everything like that. If stuff is playing in your life to where things don't seem secure and things don't seem stable and structure and everything like that and built and firmly formulated and everything. Yeah, Taurus is going to be having a fucking panic attack and everything, and probably kill everyone in its way when it comes into that Martian energy with Taurus. Now, with the moon in Taurus, the moon is exalted in Taurus. So the moon being exalted in Taurus, the moon is your emotional reactionary responses to the everyday trials and tribulations and just overall situations of this world in general. Now, the moon could be equated like, once again, like the shape of a mother's arm or a father's arms when they're, making a baby fall asleep and everything. Or it could be equated to a carriage, in the shape of a carriage, the curved shape of a carriage. The baby's in the carriage, they're sleeping, and they're being strolled in a particular environment that they're at, but based upon their own comfort zone and everything, they can jump into this comfort zone and be comfortable in whatever situation they are in. But with the moon being exalted in Taurus, I'm saying the moon is at its ultimate highest peak in Taurus and everything like that. So this is like Taurus. This is the moon on the throne and everything like that. It's very comfortable because all the bills are paid. There's a roof underneath our heads and everything like that. Not only are we emotionally secure from the Cancer energy now, but now like everything is secure. We're in this big, nice castle and everything like that. We can do things, can be brought to us and everything like that. I'm saying? Another energy with the moon being exalted in Taurus is that, this like the Empress on the throne and everything like that. And receiving all these gifts and everything like that. That would be the archetype of the moon being exalted in Taurus. But then, just got to make sure that you don't overreact to these situations. Like if you find yourself in a situation where things are not appearing stable at the time being, you have to learn how to be very, 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 very careful, and you have to learn how to catch yourself at the right time in these particular situations. Now, with Mercury in Taurus, Mercury is going to be dealing with how you communicate, how you take notes, how you analyze a particular situation, conversations you have with everyday people and everything like that, because this is dealing with mutable air and mutable earth. So it's like everyday research you may do, going on different websites or talking to multiple people about their input on a particular topic or anything like that. But this is the stuff that you communicate, all these things that you like to research the topic of. Having your values in check. You like to research other people's values and everything like that. You like to go deep into thought about things that maybe you may feel like that you're not valuing enough and everything like that. Because now Mercury's in fixated earth and everything like that. Mercury has a chance to kind of sit down and everything like that, kind of like take that energy of not always having to move around and like kind of like learn how to sit still and learn how to actually take proper notes and not have sloppy handwriting and everything like that, but have nice, beautiful curvature to their words and everything like that, because this is Mercury. This is dealing with that realm of writing, the scribe, Tahuti, the scribe. Pardon me. And then if you have Mercury in Taurus, you may have beautiful handwriting and everything like that. And you may take very valuable, there goes value, the second house. You may have very, very valuable thoughts and very valuable words of advice for other people whenever they interact with you in a communicative basis and everything. Now getting into Venus. Now, Venus in Taurus. Now, Venus is already at home here. Venus fucks with Taurus on a day-to-day basis and everything like that. This is the home. This is where it can kick its feet up and just relax and soak into the energy of whatever it's in and everything like that, just being in Taurus. Venus is dealing with what you value, how you relate. Venus rules the throat area and it rules the hip area, so they like to speak their values and everything like that, and they like to bend over backwards and everything for people in order to show how much that they value and relate to this particular person. So the energy, whenever you have Venus in Taurus, you like to relate to fixated earth energy. You like to be relatable to other people about the things that you value within yourself and everything. The fact that you could talk to a person or even like show compassion or charity in that area of fixated values and everything like that. This is heaven for you and everything like that, basically. You know what I'm saying? Once again, charity, that energy is associated with Venus in a lot of heavily different ways too and everything like that. So Taurus could rule that aspect too, because Taurus is fixated earth, you know what I'm saying? Fixated on a particular way of being practical. This fixated way of being practical is, okay, we need to give this thing to a particular cause, aka you value and fixate, or if you value actually the thought of actually, and even the act of even doing it at the same time. Sometimes you may not always act because it's Venus, and you may always indulge in the beautiful thought of actually going about a particular thing, but are you actually going to play it out sometimes? That's the negative. That could be the negative part with Venus and Taurus. Sometimes you may not always act it out. You may not always show. Or you may feel like that you need to receive some sort of like Venusian kind of energy in order to feel like you're being loved, or that you feel like you could give appreciation back to other people at the same time. It's a very interesting dynamic with Venus and Taurus. Now, Mars and Taurus. With Mars and Taurus, Mars is away here and everything. Now, Mars is going to be dealing with aggression. It's going to be dealing with your goals. It's going to be dealing with passions. It's going to be dealing with the axe that you have in your hand in order to chop down the trees, to be able to get the trees down, to be able to just straight up reach your goal and everything. And then it's going to be dealing with the sword and the shield. You have your defense and you have your offense too at the same time. The things that you like to go to war for and the things that you like to wake up in the morning and be highly passionate about and go about your day-to-day routine fighting for this energy is your own value system, your own fixated way of being practical about a particular situation and everything like that. Now, with Mars and Taurus, this is where that highly stubborn energy could play out, because then now you're getting angry and now you're getting aggressive because, you know what I'm saying, you have your own way of valuing and everything, but people are trying to budge you and everything like that. And then the Taurus, the bull, will have the horns come up and everything. And then that's where the Martian archetype of the Taurus energy will start to play into full effect and everything. I'm saying, and go heavy offense mode and everything like that. That's why Taurus, that's why Mars is away in Taurus and everything like that. Because Taurus isn't really cool with people fucking with the things that it appreciates, because it'll go heavily to the complete opposite energy and go fucking Martian mode on your ass and everything like that. And then in general, you know what I'm saying, like you may not even like care about other people's value system because you're so passionate about your own and everything like that. You only care about the things that you value, but you're not willing to compromise with other people's value systems. Jupiter in Taurus. Now, Jupiter in Taurus, Jupiter is going to be dealing with how you experience a particular situation. It's going to be dealing with fattening up, growth in general, how you learned a particular situation. Energy is dealing with colleges, universities, master degrees, and everything like that. Exploration of the highest degree, internally and externally, and just overall education and expansion in general. So the things that you like to learn the most information in, the things that you like to expand the most in, and the things that you like to, one second. Okay, sorry about that. So Jupiter and Taurus, these are the things that you like to learn about. You like to learn about value systems in general, how to set up, you know, and prioritize your value system. And overall, that's going to be the energy that has the most expansion and that you grow the most in. You're always going to be like learning new things to value and everything like that. And you're always going to be putting a reason onto why you do value these particular things at the same time. You're always going to be having lightning bolt moments, and you're always going to be having aha moments when it comes to even things that you appreciate, other people that you appreciate, family heirlooms and certain family values and lessons that you've learned throughout time and everything. You may add, either you expand your mind onto what that means in a broader sense and everything, or you just completely like change it up, and just that's a form of expansion too. That's a form of change too. That's a form of what you would call it, growth too. Now, with Saturn in Taurus. Now, this is honestly like a pretty good placement, because Saturn is an Earth energy and everything, and then Taurus is an Earth energy also. So how that will play out is Saturn is, you know, the ruler of this reality and everything. It is how you place a limitation onto certain things. It is also the energy of, what's it called? Limits, reality, laws, government, infrastructure, and the way that you see reality. The things that make sense to you, basically. So when you have Saturn and Taurus, these are the things that make sense to you. It makes sense to value other people's thoughts and everything like that. It makes sense. And the way that you see your own reality is appreciating the five senses, appreciating the roof underneath your head and everything like that. And then having a skeletal system to always go to, and having a blueprint to always go to whenever maybe a bill can't be paid. You already know what energy, you already know you know the way that to, the things that make sense to you, the things that you need to do to make sense to you. It's kind of like, it's like the opposite of the moon and everything like that. The moon is like what makes sense to you emotionally. The Saturn is what makes sense to you just practical wise on a left brain aspect. Now, but that's what I'm saying, like when you have Saturn and Taurus, you're going to be able to make sense out of your own thoughts and everything like that. Your thoughts, you're not going to think that you're crazy and everything like that whenever you have a particular consistent thought in your head. Now, getting into the generational plans. Now with Uranus and Taurus, this is actually a transit that's going on right now as we speak. So people being born with Uranus and Taurus, first of all, Uranus is going to be dealing with individuality. It's going to be dealing with rebelliousness. It's going to be dealing with new inventions, inventors, and electricity, social revolution, and all the likes of that and everything. Now, with Uranus and Taurus, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be a big, massive change in the way that we value certain things. You can see that now with the whole situation with everybody like being in the house and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? The whole quarantine and shit and everything like that. People are changing the way that they value and even receive love in general and everything like that. People are so used to being in this particular routine and everything like that. And now that we're in that energy field right now we're seeing the beginning stages of learning how to change the way that we even practicalize, the way we consistently practicalize how to go about these particular situations. There's a whole new change of that energy in general with this generation. Okay, now Neptune in Taurus. With Neptune in Taurus, you're gonna be this generation is, now this is gonna be quite a few years from now and everything, but this generation is someone who's gonna be constantly fantasizing and being highly creative and having this be something that, you know, can be seen and have a foundation. You can actually go to this building. This generation is going to be able to create a building or a business or just an infrastructural place that you can walk inside to and everything like that, to where people are sharing their dreams, people are sharing art. Like I'm talking about like freely, not just like paintings and everything. I'm talking about like their music, a whole venue for people to share their music, play live music, you know, share their art, you know what I'm saying, modeling and everything like that, you know, crystals, gems, all that good shit and everything like that, even creative wise as far as food. It can play out in a lot of different ways. It's just because Taurus is the building. So this generation can create a whole building, like a whole capital for people to go to express their dreams and their fantasies and everything. Even movies to a certain degree. It could be a whole new movie theater, like a soul group movie theater. Our generation, the next generation after the soul group and everything. Now with Pluto in Taurus. Now Pluto is away in Taurus too in a lot of different ways because it's the opposite of Scorpio, which Pluto co-rules Scorpio. So, but this is a generation where there's going to be a lot of uncomfortable transformations and everything like that, because Taurus is fixated Earth. It's like, okay, we're already here. Nothing needs to change. Nothing needs to fall down infrastructure wise. Nothing needs to be changed or, you know, I'm saying rebelled against or anything. We're all good. We're all peachy keen and everything like that. No, we're going to change this. We're going to rebel against that. No, you're going to be uncomfortable right now and everything like that. I mean, not rebel. We're going to be we're going to be tearing this shit down and everything like that. We're going to move over here and everything. We're going to move to a whole new diverse state and everything like that. It's like Taurus is like, whoa, 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 whoa. What the, pardon me, what the fuck? This doesn't even make no damn sense and everything like that. How are we going to be able to be in a situation where everything is firm if we're putting to death to the place that we live at right now and everything like that? I'm trying to be in my room and every day we got to fucking paint the walls every 9 seconds and everything like that. We got to go to a whole new state or a whole new neighborhood every 5 days and everything like that. A lot of inconsistency and a lot of instability. And then you feel like that you don't even have power. Y'all feel like y'all don't even have power and control if y'all are in a situation where y'all have your own place and everything like that too. It's very tricky with Pluto and Taurus. Really, these generational plans get tricky in general. And then finally, the Ascendant. Now, with the Ascendant in Taurus, this is people's first impression of you. People's first impression of you is that you appear to be someone who has a lot of stability within themselves and everything like that. A lot of emotional stability, a lot of practicality to themselves and everything like that. When people first see you, they feel like you're a person. They can already feel like off your aura that you're a person that can have their shit together and everything like that. That knows what they value and knows how they want to relate to particular people in this world and everything. And then the things that you may be interested in is, you know, stuff dealing with the 5 senses, stuff dealing with nice foods, nice places, nice resorts and everything like that, sex or something like that. You may be personally into on the pleasurable side and everything like that, because it could play out because it's the opposite of Scorpio. Scorpio is deep, intimate desire and everything with one person. Taurus could be the flirtatious kind in a lot of different ways too, but that's just your personality and everything. That's people's first impression of you. And I love y'all, soul group. I'm gonna go ahead and close this video down and go into some more other things of the day and everything like that. Work with some crystals, do some cleansing, do some socializing, and I love y'all. Peace.